Christian, follower of Jesus Christ. I've often wondered not only how old my religion is, but what other religion it stemmed from. Whether you are religious or not, the topic of modern Christianity has crossed your mind at some point over your lifetime. Christianity is not the oldest religion in existence, and there are many that are much older than it. But I've accumulated a vast amount of knowledge over the years, including where to find the answers to questions similar to the ones that I'm going to portray to you today. I'll be focusing on three main points. Christianity and how it stemmed from Judaism, Jesus Christ and his following, and why so many people converted over time. Judeo-Christianity emerged from Jewish religion during the Roman Empire on the eastern edge of the Mediterranean. Four communities of Jewish people were prominent in this area. The Christian faith appealed to these communities, and Christianity arose in hopes of cleansing the Jewish religion and certain rituals, certain individuals, in head positions that were not favored among the poor Jewish populations. It was a mixture of the impoverished versus the rich and wealthy. All these factors created a perfect environment for religious reform. Bringing me to my next point. When modern Christianity was molded, the Roman Catholic Church, or correction, the Reform, the early 1500s brought on the Protestant Reformation, which was a schism from the Roman Catholic Church. The Reformation was led by the ideals of Martin Luther, and he hit on a lot of the good points in his work, the 95 Theses. The Reformation was then continued by John Calvin, a theologian and pastor who founded Calvinism. Martin Luther, I believe, was the founder of the Lutherans, who watered down Catholicism. Moving forward to my next point, Jesus Christ is the prominent figure in Christianity. And he was a Jewish man born in Bethlehem, but later moved to Nazareth, where he became known as Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus was born of a virgin and in a small, impoverished community. He lived among other Jewish people, of whom he would later become their leader, their Messiah, chosen. Before we go further, I want to discuss how the Jews were before Christianity and what led to the transition. Now, the Jewish religion was torn in a way between the rich and the poor, and the haves and the have-nots. I kind of touched on this a little bit earlier. The Jewish religion, Jesus appealed to the impoverished Jews, which led to the upper class growing concerned about the way their people viewed the religion. Jesus was eventually crucified, which led to an even faster spread of the faith throughout the Middle East. Stiff rules and ceremonies eventually led to more Jews converting over to Christianity. The final point I want to discuss is why there are so many converts. And why there were so many converts from Judaism to Christianity. And this made other Jews believe Jesus Christ was both human and divine. This made other Jews upset, which eventually led to persecution and fatal stonings. Due to this persecution, many followers of Christ left and traveled throughout Western Asia. Over the next few centuries, Christianity gained ground, becoming spread among the poor communities of because of its position of equality. The world is not your final resting place, so earthly things do not matter. And over time, throughout different indoctrinations, different denominations, Christianity has grown to become one of the most accepting religions in the world. Christianity is widely accepted now, but it has not always been. Being a Christian, a follower of Jesus Christ, I find it interesting that Christianity stemmed from Judaism. The knowledge one gains through the study of faith will bring one closer to self-revelation, but also like-minded individuals. And I'm not a priest or a pastor or a deacon, but I will continue to study these individuals. Thank you very much.